Oh hey, didn't see you there. My name is Carrie, the snail. And today we're going to watch the FNAF VHS tapes. If you're not familiar with what this is, they are videos in the analog horror genre. They're also known as ARGs, or augmented reality games. And the idea is that they're these spooky videos that have cryptic information that you try to piece together yourself. And they also tend to have a VHS aesthetic and quality to them. It's almost as if you've received these tapes and you have to sift through them trying to figure out why the heck they exist and what they're trying to say. I've only seen a couple different ARGs, but today we're going to watch the FNAF VHS tapes. But the thing is, we're not only just gonna watch them. We're not gonna be a passive consumer. We're also gonna try to solve it. Every video that poops out a little puzzle piece, we're gonna take those pieces and we're going to arrange them into a full narrative. We're gonna be Morgan Freeman from Seven, not Brad Pitt, because I even got a notebook here. With my pencil, I'm gonna write down some notes, I'm gonna take down some alibis, and we're gonna freaking solve this thing. And if not, we're just gonna look it up. All right, by the way, all credit to Squimpus McGrimpus, who is the mastermind behind these videos. Analog horror writers do such a fantastic job. They really do need to be recognized. And also shout out to Zority, who was the one that recommended that I do this. So you better freaking be watching or else, okay. Here we go. This is the first video. Rule number 1 of solving the ARG, you read the video title. You check it, you make sure it doesn't say anything cryptic, that it's not some sort of cipher we need to decode. And then second, we're gonna look into the description because there always could be some sort of clue hiding in there you never know about. Just says, learn how to clean Freddy's endoskeleton. Music by Gladry. Sounds like it's about it. All right, here we go. First video.
Welcome to the Fazbear Entertainment Maintenance Video Manual.
Okay.
First, reach behind their neck and press the red button. This will set them into maintenance mode. Press the blue unlock button on the back of the head. Remove the upper jaw carefully, then detach the lower jaw.
Gross. How come not all the buttons are in the same place?
Third, press down on both shoulders to unlock the shoulders.
Shoulders? What is it, like an Iron Man suit? There's so many interlocking.
Finally, take the torso piece and lift it upward until it is completely removed.
That's censored.
Side the torso and accept your death.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what did we learn? Pretty obvious that it seems to be a training manual for those who work at Freddy Fazbear's. So yeah, what this one establishes seems to be what we do learn from the first Five Nights at Freddy's games. And we learn at some point that it like consumed a child with its little endoskeleton thing. So I think that's kind of what we got a little glimpse of here. All right, we're just gonna jump into the second one. Body joint movement testing. Pretty good. How are the fingies doing? Looking swell. How are them hams doing? Okay. Oh wow, the ears got movement also. Do we not see the ears? Ew, don't. How come the ears and eyes aren't moving? Oh, jeez. Oh. It's coming closer. Listen, Bonnie, I know you got a little hearing issue, but doesn't mean you need to come any closer to hear what I'm saying. I think we're missing. Josh! Ooh, it's the puppet, the marionette. Oh my gosh. It's okay, it's okay. Oh my gosh, why? You can stop screaming. Yikes! Whoa, what was that? It looked like a frickin', you know, what is it from Alien? The frickin', not the xenomorph, but the actual like spidery one. Yikes! It kind of looks like a sandworm too. I can't really tell. What did we learn? Ooh, that gave me the heebie-jeebies. Bonnie was doing the check. Ears and eyes weren't responsive, and then the jaw. That's when she dipped out to start creeping on us from the shadows. Then you got the marionette. Seemed kind of bloody, and then a sort of Jack-in-the-Box thing that had the frickin' worm. I think that's about it from now. So I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Just try to get a little bit more information. All right, this one's sound response check. All right, what do we got? That's the left. Mid left. Ooh. That's mid right. Yeah, so it sounds like she responds to sound. I think I was calling Bonnie a girl earlier. I don't remember if Bonnie's... Both sides? It's gonna be looking right at me, right? She is S, staring right at me. Yep. Thank you for that. What is that? Sounds like an old movie or something. Ave Maria? Sleeping in the snow. That's what bad dreams are about. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. I feel like I'm sleeping in the snow and I can't get up. It's too cold for me to do that. Things don't breathe when they sneeze. Chica, I don't know what to tell you. Guy looks like he has a baby face. Oh, not anymore. It's like a ghost. I can't. What was that? Wait. Hold on a second. You can't do that to us. Oh boy, this one's got a it's got a restriction. Let's do a little scrubbing. Doing a little scrubbing. A little scrub-a-dub-dubbing. Boom. Yikes. Oh, I think it's pretty clearly a bird in the snow. It says I can't, and I'm assuming it says I can't breathe. Interesting. Can't really tell who the little ghosty man was in the corner. For that was a man. I think he was balding. I mean, it's possible it could be the child that is possessing Chica. So what do we learn? Chica responds to sound, and through some of the dialogue, we hear Chica expressing how cold and lonely she feels. And this is probably the actual child that is feeling this, speaking through Chica. And that whoever this child is, they have a hard time breathing. Maybe this is just because they're in some sort of ethereal plane, or, you know, maybe she's got asthma. I don't know. We'll see. All right, here we're gonna jump into the next one. Pirate Cove pre-show. It's got an age-restricted warning, so I'm a little concerned.
Hey there, Buccaneers! The Pirate Cove show is beginning in about 3 sailor minutes.
It's cute.
In your lingo, that would be 3 minutes. Or I'ma toss Freddy and his merry band in Davy Jones's locker. Or worse.
Or worse.
I'll start asking for raises.
Nice one.
That's right. That got your attention.
It did.
I'll see you
I love me a raise.
over there.
It's the 5 children. 5 nights.
Hey there, Buccaneers.
Okay.
The Pirate Cove show is beginning in about... I better see some crew over at the curtain.
Is this saying that after this one show, one child went missing, and then this is like...
Yeah.
Excuse me? One leaves. And we're gonna repeat.
Viewing of this tape is prohibited. Discard it immediately. Viewing of this tape is prohibited.
Is that the age restriction coming
Viewing
through?
of this tape is prohibited.
Susan, I promise I'm not watching this video. So I think this is what this is saying, is that these children were lost during individual shows, perhaps? Oh, yikes.
What's the matter, Foxy? I thought you wanted an audience.
I thought you wanted an audience. Oh my gosh! It's Foxy time. Oh my gosh. Do you watch Freddy do that all night, man? Why was that one age restricted? I mean, nothing too wild happened there. If anything, The other ones should be age restricted because there was like a little bit of blood in the first one. That was really weird. What did we learn? I think this pretty much says that kids kind of got picked off during subsequent shows or something like that. And then what about Foxy at the end? It looks like Foxy is just kind of watching Freddy do some wild, he's just jigging. And then you have the Purple Man. If I remember correctly, I think the Purple Man stands for William Afton. Okay, yeah, I think pretty much got it so far. I haven't written down any notes yet. I'm locking it all in here, okay? I'm a freaking fly trap that catches the clues that fly into my trap. Okay, let's just move on to the next one because frankly, I think we're on a roll. So let's go for it. Non-existent video. Well, tell me what this is. I have to, you say. Make me. Okay. Dope logo. Oh, I want a sticker of that. That'd be
I'm glad to see all of you wonderful people.
Okay, we got Freddy and Springtrap. Animatronics. I think this pretty much describes what's described in the first Five Nights. Yeah, all right, I think we got it.
Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room.
Oh! Chica Cold and Snow? All right, it was a little different, but... Meets the unhappy man. You are gifted, you found the fifth. Okay, let me pause that there because honestly, that first minute was pretty much most of all the lore that we're aware of in the first Five Nights. You got the Springtrap suits, you got the kids, but it added in the piece of lore that explains what this is. 5 tapes in each of the 5 suits. And so I'm assuming that each tape in each suit is kind of like maybe a representation of each child, like them communicating. I don't know, we'll see. You are gifted, you found the fifth. So it sounds like the fifth child was not a body that was found, but perhaps is in Golden Freddy? Is that what this is saying? Let me tell you something you might not know. Lay it on me. Before your brother died, something else happened at that place. So if I'm remembering the lore correctly, this is placing us one of the 2 kids of William Afton, one of which who got eaten by an animatronic, and the other which is alive, and me. I think that might be correct, but I don't know. The FNAF lore is all over the freaking place, so I may be missing the mark here. We'll see. Something was wrong with the suits. Watch. Oh my gosh. The same thing happened to your father. Oh! Killed him. Because he's back and he's haunting. So which suit is he in? He's still out there. Okay, so then that must be the Purple Man, right? Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Okay, all right. Before we move into this next chapter, all right. This one is beefy. This one is a beefy 5-layer burrito. 5, get it? I'll show you the marionette. Okay, so the marionette, I think it has like a sort of impartial sort of energy to things, and it wants me to be aware of the truth, or wants to lead me to the truth. I'm not sure yet. Don't worry about times, dates, or locations. Really? You'll know when it happens. Is that? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is going through Five Nights 3, right? Next to the second exit. This is, yeah, because we got burnt Springtrap. Your father will, okay, so, and then was it like Afton died in the building that Fazbear Frights happened? And then he was like boarded up in there, I think? I don't quite remember. He will look different. Oh, because he's the one in Springtrap, right? Is this also kind of Squimpus telling us, hey, like, don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about times. You don't have to worry about dates. Because I mean, I had a notebook. I was going to write him in. And now you feel Michael. Oh, I'm Michael. Michael Afton. That's one of the boys, right? It's a lot of responsibility. Yeah. But when this is done, you'll all be free. You'll be free too. Oh, interesting. It may not seem like it, but I believe your brother will forgive you. I've forgiven you too. good, Michael. Despite what you might think, you do deserve this happy ending. I've been working all this time to give you that opportunity. Thank you. I love you too. Whoever you are.
Now, see, a good friend is the best thing you could ever have. When life just isn't good to you, they'll always be there to help.
Yeah. For example, there was that time where I got stuck in a washing machine, and Fred had to cut a hole in it to get me out.
I think it's pretty clear that I am Michael. I'm Michael. And it seems like these kids, these 5 kids, are communicating to us, one of which is my brother. And they're appealing to me in some way, reassuring me that I can almost, it seems like I have some sort of chance to reverse this, to free these souls. It almost sounded like that I'm dead too. You'll be free too. So actually, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I think you'll be free too might be the sort of guilt, the guilty conscience that I'm under. All right, we're just gonna move right along to the next one. I think this is, Season 2, I guess?
Welcome to your new job at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. This video will elaborate on your duties as a nighttime security guard and will get you up to speed on the tools you will be using.
Okay.
Section 1, CCTV system.
Ah.
You'll be using this touchscreen tablet.
So this sounds
Pressing
like
the button on the
Five
side
Nights
will
3.
boot it up and introduce you to a possibly unfamiliar interface.
But that looks like Five
there
Nights
should be a map
1.
of the restaurant on the bottom right corner. Buttons on the map will change.
Okay. We're back.
Door controls.
Okay.
You might have noticed a too large
All right,
door
it
to
seems
your
like it's
side,
Five Nights
and
1.
also your lack of provided flashlight. But why is that?
Yeah, why?
You will need to use a flashlight with these specially engineered door controls.
Why not? Why?
Pressing the white button will activate the light
Just give me a
set
freaking
outside
flashlight, man.
the
Anything
door,
can be out there.
illuminating
Geesh. See?
possible dangers.
Possible dangers. Okay. Lay it on me.
Use the security doors to keep them out of your office.
I'll try my best. Who was here? Hold on a second. A hidden room in the bathroom hallway. The boards break them. I'm in there. I'm in there. What's it say? Michael, your father. I'm in there. I'm your father. I want to talk to you. I'm the... Ooh. Yeah, so I'm thinking this is William Mafton. Oh my gosh. That was really eerie. Oh, gross. That one gives me the little shiver me timbers. Gotta say, I mean, obviously the 3D animation bits of this are great, but the voice acting, really effective, just really cuts exactly right into the emotion and just the horrific energy that this needs to give off, because it's the only organic element that we have. That was awful. I think it's pretty clear that one pretty much reinforces a lot of the Five Nights 3 lore. The building burns down and Afton's in the back and he's like trapped in the back room. And these VHS tapes are obviously coming to me. I'm watching them and it's the child ghost's way of communicating to me that I need to free them. Let's continue on. I think there's a few more videos. Facial recognition testing. Okay, let's do it.
Right, this is a recording of the facial recognition tests on the new animatronics. Alternate between a picture of an innocent and a person who's committed some kind of crime. When he sees a face...
Here's a question. Why was it important to install this sort of technology in the freaking suits? Was it to keep like predators away from children at this place, which is a nice idea in concept, but very horrible in execution?
When he sees a face, his eyelids should go up a little bit. When it's a criminal, he should play a tone and open his mouth. Picture innocent. All right, good. Second.
It worked.
Criminal. Good, very good.
Oh, wait, you stole something? Beep.
Hey,
Excuse me?
no.
Oh. The freaking face in the back. Is that Afton? I don't know.
Look, I know we can't have that guy back here, but you can't just put shit in without telling me. Because I'm not working in this death trap anymore, starting right now.
Okay. So it sounds like somebody be tampering with the animatronics. Or maybe they're just haunted. It's also a fair guess, probably.
criminal, 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 criminal.
He's the purple man. He's the purple man. Oof. It's creepy. What do we learn? William Afton is a criminal. I think we know this. I think it's pretty clear. All right, we're going to skippity-doo-dah right on to the next video. Security footage. It's Five Nights 1. It's pretty clear. Any spooky ghosties in the back that I'm not aware of? Hey, well, there's Bonnie. Okay, they're doing their thing, just roaming at night and staying there. This is like Paranormal Activity. Who's that? Oh, it's Chica. Okay, fair enough. They're just going out for a midnight stroll. Oh, here we go. Do you think it'll be him this time? I don't know. Probably not. For all we know, it might just be gone. Wherever he is, I hope he's sorry for what he did to you. He should be sorry because you're a very good brother. Oh. I don't want you to be sad anymore. Oh, okay. So it looks like me, if I'm Michael, my brother isn't Bonnie. Oh, and he's sad. Aw. Please don't cry. I feel bad for him now. I'm so glad you don't really know what's happening. Ooh. That's rough. That's rough. Do you want me to go look? Go look where? Are they talking about the security guard? Oops. Okay, because if I remember correctly, I think, wasn't it that like, Michael, is that the name of the security guard from the first Five Nights? I don't quite remember. I'll be in the back again. It's really sad. It sounds like the kid that's in Chica is not super aware of what this is. I mean, maybe in part, because obviously Lucas seems to be like understanding the weight and gravity of this whole situation. I mean, this is a cool bit of exposition that it's like, you can imagine if you're playing Five Nights 1, this is like happening in the background or something like that. I think that's kind of what this is implying. Chica playing her music. That one was really sad. That one did a really great job at making you feel really empathetic towards these kids in the suits. I mean, obviously, when you play the games, you're just fearing for your life. It's horrifying that they're coming after you, but this is like the back end of these kids actually experiencing, you know, the horror of them being like these ghosts that are just possessing this animatronic in which they died in. I really appreciate that, and like creating a bit more dimension into the child characters that are in these suits, right? All right, company PSA. Let's move on to the next one, huh?
Welcome, Fredbear's Family Diner employees. Ever since the unfortunate incident from last week, we've been deciding on where the company should go from here. We'll be rebranding from the ground up, replacing all of our animatronic characters with 4 new ones, which use much safer technology.
Ah, that's right. Okay, so we're now at Five Nights 1.
They will no longer feature any kind of spring lock technology and will not be wearable. Wearable costumes will be completely separate.
Good, I like it. I like the new legislation.
There will be 2 different stages, one for the main 3 and another for a separate character. Wall posters will be replaced and the prize area will be restocked. After the restaurant,
what the heck was that?
Where did Fredbear and Spring Bonnie go? Who are these new characters? In a situation where you are asked anything along these lines, here is what you say in reply. Fredbear does not exist. Spring Bonnie does not exist. Nothing happened to anyone.
It's the brainwashing.
He does not exist.
Who doesn't?
He does not exist.
Oh. I don't exist? You said you were sorry. And that you loved me. But I know you're lying. You don't love me. Okay. That's what you always said. Okay, I think I understand what's going on now. He's coming. He's coming. Stay back there. Stay back there into a little suit pile. I know. I know you're upset. Just hit me with it. Just hit me with it. Hit me. I don't love you either. And I'll take you with me. So you'll know how it feels. To stop existing. Dang. That's heavy. Okay, that one was really interesting. I gotta take some notes because that required some notes. All right, you're gonna have to forgive me on all the specifics because I'm trying my best, okay? But I drew a little diagram and I think this is what's going on. So first of all, we got the Afton family, okay? And that's comprised of William Afton, we got Lucas, and then Michael, who I'm assuming Lucas is the younger brother, Michael's the older brother. Then, during around that time, we got Fazbear Frights. At this location, you had 2 animatronics. You got Fredbear, or whatever the original one was, and then Springtrap Bonnie. And then through whatever happened, again, I don't remember the specifics, but William got into Springtrap and then somehow caused Lucas to get into Freddy. And then what happened was this place caught on fire and frickin' Bonnie was the only one staying there. And was haunting the place. Then they revamped the building to turn into Freddy's Fazbear's, is that correct? And then you have the 5 children. You have one going into the new Fredbear, one going into Bonnie, one going into Chica, one going into Foxy, and then there's the other one, and I don't remember exactly, maybe that's the Marionette, but I can't remember to be sure. I think there's probably some plot holes in here somewhere, but this is, I think, what I'm gathering from what we've got. So it's still subject to change. All right, we're gonna continue on the detective work. Here is the next video. It's called Animated Cartoon. It's cute. There's a nice play on the jingle. Missing member.
That's a wrap, everybody. About time. I've been getting tired of these kids treating our fine eatery like a food fight ring.
How about everyone quit stickering and I'll make us some pizza instead?
Shut up and do what I pay you for.
Shut up and do what I pay you for.
Hey, Freddy?
Yeah?
This is just now occurring to me, but why do we got 6 chairs when there's only 4 of us?
You know,
4 kids.
Don't actually have an answer
Lucas,
for that.
William.
Not even a sarcastic one.
And who's the 5th kid, right? Isn't there a 5th kid? I guess that's
Tell me to
Lucas,
shut
right?
up.
But the Marionette is still in play, right?
Just a strange coincidence is all.
Well, I best be going now.
I must be going now. Oh wait, we got like perspective of the back rooms? The back rooms? Oh, this is important. Okay, this is important. Yeah. So this is the 4 kids. Maybe where I'm getting a little confused. The new Freddy is not taken over by Lucas, who is possessing the original Freddy, who is Golden Freddy now, I think. Okay. The heck is that? Was that a porthole? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's like the entrance to the stage. What is Chica doing? What is that? What does that say? Oh, tomorrow is another day. Oh, that's what the kid says in Five Nights 4, who I'm assuming is Lucas. Who's in the original Fredbear, right? Golden Freddy or whatever. Yikes. We're never getting out. Oh, frick. That was creepy, dude. Okay, so who's the Marionette? Is that, well, that's the 5 kids. So the other kid isn't the Marionette, right? Isn't the Marionette the one who like, oh, like, to Charlie, you're wrong. You know you are. To Charlie, who's Charlie? My brother is a monster. He killed me. He's the reason my head is missing parts. And then everyone pretended like it never happened. Like I don't exist. What makes you think he'd be any different now? Stop saying that he'll save us. It isn't true. Charlie, all you're doing is hurting us more. I definitely did a little mix up earlier when I thought my brother was in Bonnie and not Golden Fredbear, so I got to make an amendment to that. But then there's the Marionette, which is the 5th kid. And they're saying this. Why are they saying this? To Charlie. Who was Charlie? My brother is a monster. He killed me. Okay, all right. So the original boy, the younger brother, he's in Golden Fredbear, right? And I was confused. Maybe I thought his name was Lucas. I don't know if that's the case now. Because he says, my brother is a monster. He killed me. And I think that's who he thinks me, Michael, is the one that killed him. Pretend like it never happened, like it. Oh, and then is Charlie the marionette? Is that what's going on? Well, because I feel like I'm uncovering a past life. I remember doing random stints of research into the lore from like game theory or whatever, and so I'm like having to dig this back out of the depths. And from what I am gathering, I think the original kid is talking to the marionette, to Charlie. I think it's saying, my brother is a monster, blah blah blah. So I think he's trying to disrupt what the marionette's agenda is, or something. I don't know. Just hang out with me, please. Stop saying that he'll save us. It isn't true. So does the marionette think that there's some sort of hope in what they're doing? All you're doing is hurting us more. Oh, by taking the kids and putting them in the suits? I don't know. To Nicole, Lucas, Angie, and Benjamin. So I'm sorry. And then the marionette, is that Charlie? That has to be Charlie, right? I think I got it written down there right now. I don't know. I don't care if you hate me for saying it, but there really is no way out. We're going to be here forever. It's not very optimistic. But gosh, if I was trapped in a suit, I've accepted it. Can't you accept it too? I don't want to be alone. Jeez, that last bit, that got me a little bit. It's really sad. And I really appreciate these videos for giving more characterization to the animatronics, or rather the kids behind the animatronics. That is such a huge part of the story that isn't really touched on in the actual games. Really, the games is just you just kind of running from them, which is fine. But from that last bit, it seems like Charlie has an agenda of trying to like fix the situation, maybe taking these ghosts of children and putting them in the suits, thinking that they're going to live longer or something like that. And the original kid, Golden Freddy, is saying like, stop doing this. This isn't a good idea. You're only making this worse. I've accepted that we're not going to be free. I think that I feel like that's what's happening at this moment. But all right, this is a little bit of a longer video. It's called Memories. Original 3 here. There's Foxy, looking good, my fox. There's a picture Chica was looking at earlier. Who was that? That looks kind of like just this holy. It's gotta be after, right?
Hello, whoever you are. You just found a cassette tape hidden in my bedroom. Someone so simple and plain hiding a cassette tape. Why would he be hiding anything? You've heard of the somewhat recent happenings with Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Yeah.
All of them adding up to the 5 missing children of Freddy's. That was me, just a father taking care of himself and his kids, who tragically lost his youngest in '83 and supposedly just got over it, right? You see, Michael did it. Not a surprise, most people know that, but it wasn't an accident. He keeps saying it was, but he's a liar. He hates me. And he hated Joseph. So he tormented him, eventually killing him. And that's why I didn't love him in the first place. He was always a terrible kid, not worth my time.
It's cold, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's freaking coming together. So I think this is what's going on. If I remember correctly, from Five Nights 4, Michael was the one that scared Joseph with Foxy, right? And Joseph was the freaking star child. And so that played out what happened in Five Nights 4, where Joseph was scared of the animatronics. He got bit, he got killed, and William hated Michael for that.
Ever since he killed him, I wanted to put my hands around his neck and just squeeze the life out of his lungs. Then I had an idea. Maybe it didn't necessarily have to be Michael. It could be any other brat as long as I like him. I went up there about 4 times, picked the worst kids of the bunch, took them back, and I gave it to them. It was hell for them, but it was heaven for me. And now that you've heard this, you should know that I check this spot every day to see if this tape is moved. I've seen it so many times, I'll be able to notice even the slightest difference. I will know. So you better put it back, Michael, as neatly as you can, and start running.
That one was good. It clicked a lot of things into place for me, but also kind of unclicked some other details that I thought I had figured out. So Joseph was the first to get killed, who I'm assuming is in Golden Fredbear. William didn't die immediately. He was so torn up about it that he led the kids into their death. Well, this is the last video, so freaking popcorn kernel. All right, here we go. Last video. It's a long one. It's beefy, so let's get through these 5 layers, huh?
I'm trapped. The locks went off while I was wearing it. Now I'm awake. My heart stopped beating. And they put the boards back up, so there goes my only way out. I die and end up as one of these. They're still alive. I can hear them moving around outside. Someone must have put them back together. They deserved it. It shows.
Voice acting is on point.
Michael! Don't leave me here! Michael! Michael! Help me!
The building burning down?
How could you do that to your own father? I hate you. I've always hated you. I'm going to get out. Go without me and leave me rotting in a room for God knows how long.
Back room?
I got out. I got out. I got out. I don't know where they took me, but it's somewhere new.
This is the new location?
So much more room to breathe.
Yeah, it has to be.
There's so many things in here. I see you.
Dang. That's freaky. Keep your watch alive. Be ready, Michael. Oh my gosh. Is this like somewhere in Five Nights One?
Hello.
Oh shoot. Ooh. Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay. It looks like he got Michael. In forgiveness and peace. Dang. That was so good. I've never seen that before, and that was dope. I mean, the good thing is that no matter, I mean, you do need a decent amount of FNAF lore to understand anything in the FNAF universe, but if you've played the first 4 to 5 games or whatever, a lot of these pieces fall into place, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Truly, the fantastic part of these videos is, I mean, they were scary, yeah, they were like really creepy and stuff, but man, they told a really good story, again, from the perspective of the kids who were in the suits, and then William, you know, towards the end. And dang, that voice acting, man, like, it brings so much life to just the horrific state that these characters are in. It really is impressive. I mean, guys, I don't know about you, but I think I roughly solved it. At least I got the major plot points down. I really do love the general story it brings and the horror ideas that come with it. The fact that other creators can make other bits of the lore that still make sense within the world, that still comply with a lot of the rules, and they tell a really compelling story. I think FNAF really was just an igniter for a lot of really cool cool storytelling like analog horror to really shine. I really hoped that you had a good time with me watching these for the first time and just trying to figure it out. They're really cool videos. They're spooky. I'm surprised. I thought there were gonna be a lot more jump scares. I don't know. I was ready to get just freaking zapped in the face by some crazy jump scares. I mean, there were some, but it wasn't bad. So yeah, anyway, thanks for checking this out with me. Thanks again, Zordy, for recommending this. This was a lot of fun, and I don't know, maybe I'll do another ARG sometime. Let me know if that's something interesting to you. But yeah, this was super cool. Really enjoyed it a lot, and I'm gonna go continue celebrating spooky season by watching the Babadook. So wish me luck. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.